today I'm gonna be ranking what I think Pombon Pom Pombon is it Pombon? Ranking what starter type when it fully evolves it will be. Cause okay, so it's obviously gonna be fire. So I'm gonna probably just put that in there. So yeah, it's gonna obviously be fire. Now I'm gonna find what I think its second type will be. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start with Stellar. Might as well. Okay. Literally no chance it's gonna be Stellar. No chance. Like it can't. They can't do it. They wouldn't do it. At least. I I don't think. I think that's a good thing. Number. And then I'm gonna also start with normal type. Normal type. I also agree that there's literally no chance. Like if there was a if there was a chance for normal type, then I don't know. I just don't think they would actually do that because then they would have. I feel like they would have to make everything normal type because they could definitely not have it like one of the starters be fighting normal and whatever. I don't think they would do that. So, yep. Next one, water. Literally no chance. They're not gonna make a fire or water type for one of the starters. There's no chance. They're not gonna use one of the other starters types for that. I'm gonna might as well put grass up there too, because they wouldn't do that. I don't think. Electric. Okay, for this one, I actually do think that there could be a potential for electric. It does. It does make the starter four times weak to ground, which I don't think they would really do. But I think fire electric is not too bad of a type. I don't think, other than the four times weak to ground. So I think they could do it. Um, may, maybe I think it's a good maybe and no limiting factor. Um, I think it's the most like it's the most prominent or the one they're gonna go with? No, not really. So yeah, fire ice. This Pokemon does not look anything like an ice type, or like it would be anything close to an ice type. Um, pair that with ice being the worst type in the game. Um, and really, it just sucks. And I feel like they also wouldn't do something like the water type. They wouldn't do ice for a fire starter. I don't think so. So I'm gonna say very slight potential because there's a potential still. Um, next one, a fighting. Firefighting is a popular a starter type. So I think there is a definitely a chance, but four firefighting types for starters, that's kind of a limiting factor. So I'm gonna throw it in maybe, but limiting factor. That is the limiting factor, and also I don't. They would have to do something like Gen 4. I feel like with that. Next one is poison. Poison fire. I can't really think of that being too bad of a type. Four times resist fairy. Um, it covers poison steel weakness or well immunity because you got fire type moves that are super effective. I think it's a pretty good type, but I don't think Palm Bomb looks or Ponbon, I think that is. I don't think it looks like a poison type. So I'm gonna also put that in maybe, or I'm gonna put that in slight potential because there is like I feel like a slight potential it happens like that, but not like that big. Um, Next one, ground. I think this one has a pretty high potential too. Um, 4 times weak to water though. That's what I think the biggest issue was. So I'm gonna probably throw that in limiting factor. I don't think they would pose that big of a weakness if they're gonna do something like less. Oh, wait, I don't know. Does Nimona? Oh yeah, Nimona takes the one that's weak to yours. So I think there's a chance, but I don't know. Cause I feel like they would if they did that, they would have to make all the starters 4 times weak to each other. So I don't think it's gonna do that. Flying, I think there's a very slight potential. Uh, I think basically that's really close to very no, literally no chance. It's just why they would not give a Pokemon that looks like he's gonna stay all the way on the ground a flying type. I do not think they would actually give a lion flying type. That's stupid, I feel like. So I'm gonna say no on that. And then psychic. Also, it doesn't look like a psychic to me. That I'm gonna say maybe, but a limiting factor. It just doesn't look like it. Like if it did do that, I I guess that would be okay. A fire psychic. I don't know if that's. I don't know how good of a type that is. Probably not too bad or too bad. Yeah. Um. But yeah, I think there's probably no chance. Uh, Bug, or actually, I'm gonna put. I think there's a slight chance they could do that. Um, Bug, very slight potential. They're they're not gonna put a starter, give a starter bug type. I am so certain of that. Rock type, probably not. Has some of the weakest moves. Unless they give like or unless they give it like a crazy move, I don't think it would be a rock type. Um, Ghost. Ghost is a great type. Just like electric, only uh it has a couple weaknesses, but it's just like both of those are really good types. They got pretty good moves, and when they're paired with fire, okay. I actually I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna put it on a limiting factor because I do not think they would do back to back ghost fire types. After people were getting all mad at them doing firefighting back to back 3 times in a row, I don't think they're gonna do it ever. Very slight potential, I think, is Dragon. If they make one Pokemon Dragon, if they make someone Dragon, they have to go and give all of them Dragon type, and none of them really look like they would be a Dragon type. That's my personal opinion. Dark type, that cute little guy. I feel like there's no chance they give him Dark type. No chance. So yeah, I'm gonna throw that one in. Also, very slight potential. Steel type. I think Steel type would be a good type, but I personally just think Steel type would be just so too good. Okay, and then final type, Fairy type. I think I've seen a lot of people talk about how they're pretty sure this guy is gonna be a Fairy type, and I agree. Like Fairy is such a good type, and also I don't really think any other type would fit like really good with this, except for like Pure Fire, which I could see, but anything other than that, I do not think I could see it. Uh, I mean, I could see Electric type. I feel like he could definitely be an Electric type, but I feel like they wouldn't do that. I feel like they wouldn't. Is there a 4 times weakness for Fire Fairy? I don't think there is. So, yeah, that's personally what I think. If you guys agree, go ahead and agree in the comments. If you guys disagree, go ahead and do that too. It's just my opinion among this. So that, yep,